there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. I normally have a pun here, but instead, just look at this mug.
Oh.
I mean, this mug. You get it. Anyway, welcome back.
I probably should have seen that one coming or something similar.
And yet you didn't.
I did not.
We have reached the end of Guest Star July, and just as the prophecy, i.e. Amy and Stephanie foretold, yes, we are doing a double feature with Mr. Weird. Yes, he survived the whole month of July. We are, in fact, delighted.
I was going to say, Stephanie also said she had a horse who drinks Gatorade. We could have her horse on. She suggested that. I remember that was a suggestion, too.
We're not going to... Sorry, Stephanie. We're not going to Oklahoma to hang out with your Gatorade drinking horse. I have one right here.
What? Well, no, that wasn't nice.
Nay.
You know, I once had a horse named Mayo. I called him that because mayonnaise.
I want more guests. Next year, I need you people who regularly watch to come.
Here's a guest.
Greta is fine. She did not like being picked up. Leave her be.
Well, I know.
Anyway, so that's not the reason you're here. You're not here for our loving banter. You are here because we're here to try another soda. And as you can guess from the joke, we are trying Mug Vanilla Howler. So I know what you're thinking. I've never heard of that. And your answer is, yeah, there's a reason for that. Would you believe that it is the first limited edition Mug root beer ever released?
Really?
Yeah. Like until now, Mug has just been like, we're root beer, and that's all we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the first time that Mug has ever released a limited edition root beer. And in fact, we're pretty close on the mark. You actually found this, I want to say, in Eaton Rapids?
Eaton Rapids, Michigan.
Which is not here. But it is a smaller town. It's really, really nice. It's very cute. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you found bottles there, but it turns out this actually released on June 14th of this year.
Oh, so it's been a whole month.
Yeah, but I mean, like, usually if we're doing a regional or a local or a limited edition, we're usually a couple months behind, but like, we're pretty much right on top of this. We've been pretty good about that this year, incidentally. If you've been watching the channel, I'm getting better at trends.
I hope you know, this just shows that Eaton Rapids is on the cutting edge.
Of what?
Of soda procurement.
I mean, to be fair, usually, for those of you who live in Michigan near where we live, usually, actually, that's where I tend to get a lot of the Mountain Dew variants, too.
Yeah, I usually get that quality dairy. This one was actually at the grocery store at the family fair, which is kind of odd, because that family fair usually doesn't have a wide variety of choices for sodas, but they have this time.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I will say, so if you want to learn a little bit more about root beer in general, we did a video last year where Mr. Weird here took me to the Museum for Root Beer, like around my birthday last year. We did a collaboration video. We tagged the Museum of Root Beer. So if you want to learn a little bit more about root beer in general, I would highly suggest you, A, watch that video, and B, go to the museum in the Wisconsin Dells. We will be doing neither right now. We are going to try this. But I did want to address, weirdly, a pattern that's been showing up here. As I was doing research on Mug root beer, of course, or specifically this variant for the channel, this is another one that Mug is saying from Pepsi, right? So Mug is owned by Pepsi, along with Mountain Dew, which we talked about last week with their Dirty Mountain Dew, right? The interesting thing about this is that Pepsi is also positioning this as another dirty soda variant, which is another interesting thing that we talked about with Chief Procurement Officer Porter 2 weeks ago when we were trying the Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. So is this just dirty soda summer? Is this what we're doing?
Is it? I thought you had to put like milk in it. Like vanilla will count?
So here's the interesting thing. All of the variants that we've had, right? The coconut cream Dr. Pepper from a couple years ago, the dirty soda, the dirty Mountain Dew from last week, the Mug that we are hopefully about to try if I will quit talking. I hear you guys out there. Technically none of them are dirty sodas, because a dirty soda, as we discussed, and as I discussed with Stephanie and Amy and everything else, has that cream, lime, and coconut. And these don't have any of that. But what
Yep.
Pepsi is saying is that these are all inspired by dirty sodas and are supposed to embody the concept. So in this scenario, this is supposed to taste like a vanilla float, right? A vanilla float has root beer and ice cream, which is a cream, which what they're saying is what a dirty soda is. So this is a, a weird play to kind of claim a little bit of that part of the market. I'm not sure what the end game is, but I will say they're not the only ones. In addition, well, actually, I will point out they're saying Dirty Mountain Dew is part of that. They're saying the mug here, Vanilla Howler, ooh, is a part of that. Um, but they're also saying too they've released a wild cherry Pepsi and cream, which I have had. wasn't it wasn't odd enough for me to put it on the channel, but hey, just in case you were curious, now you're aware. They're also saying that. I find it interesting that you have that going on. You also have Dr. Pepper, who is another company who talked about their split completely from Coca-Cola distribution channels a while back. But we've talked a couple years ago, they led the forefront of this with the coconut cream. But they now have a dirty Dr. Pepper at McDonald's, which we talked about last week, and that does have a cream layer on top. Mm-hmm. So it seems like dirty soda has finally broken the regional like frame and has made its way mainstream. But now we're seeing essentially the, for lack of a better word, the basic ass variants that really aren't actually dirty soda. They're dirty soda inspired, but they're saying they're dirty soda anyway. Mm-hmm. So no, I wouldn't claim that this is a dirty soda, but it's actually inspired by it.
Okay. I mean, I get. Well, I was just thinking, like, because when we go to sometimes we've gone to the movies, they have those freestyle machines, those Coca-Cola, and I always get vanilla with Barks with vanilla. Yeah. So I mean, it didn't seem to me like putting vanilla in is really new, well, but
I think the variant on here is that this is supposed to emulate an ice cream float. Okay. And not necessarily vanilla. But also, as you bring out a valid point, and one thing that we learned from the Museum of Root Beer, which is, vanilla's in root beer. Like, that's part of the flavors. So the fact that they're doing this now, but I think for them, the difference is that it's supposed to taste like vanilla ice cream, not vanilla extract.
Oh, okay.
So ideally, if all goes well, this is supposed to kind of emulate that sort of creamy mouthfeel in there. Okay. So we will see. I think first things first, what we're going to do is what we always do. I will show you the label. Like, ooh, ah. But it's boring.
Like, I was going to say, it feels pretty dull compared to like you had a lot to say about the Mountain Dew label last week. This looks kind of...
I will say an interesting thing to note is that you can see the yellow here, right? And if you recall, Amy, Stephanie's, and my riffing on the Dirty Mountain Dew thing, that was a pale yellow, but it was still kind of yellowish. So this does feel like it's, oh, I'm a dumbass. I don't know if you can see this on camera. I'll hold it up, but if not, and I'll show this to you so you look at it too. It's very faint. The yellow is a cone. Look at it. You can see the crisscross.
Okay, I guess this is supposed...
Right here, look around in here in the yellow. See it?
Oh!
This is bad design. I'm so... No. We're not giving this a pass. This is bad design. The fact that my old ass eyes had to go and go, wait. There's like waffling happening here. This is supposed to be a cone. You can barely see this.
You know, that shade of yellow kind of reminds me of something else, like growing up on the farm. Calves used to get diarrhea quite a bit. It was always that color. Why do you always hate my farm stories?
Because they either end in shit or death.
Well, that's life on the farm. It's dark. Well,
Old McDonald did not sell me a tale like that.
You know why it's dark? Because we always had to get up early to milk cows.
Okay, so that's not a joke. That's just you regaling anecdotes.
What?
Bring back Greta.
She's sleeping on my bag.
Well, fine. Anyway, but the point is, I stand by my original statement. This is boring as hell. I am going to pull back a little bit from my original statement about the dirty Mountain Dew. they made this yellow because they wanted it to look like a cone. But other than that, it's just very boring. It is distinct from the OG mug. You'll be able to tell the difference because it is, again, a vibrant yellow as opposed to like Mug's red.
Right.
But other than that, this really isn't much to write home about. Though I do want to point out the little mug dog is holding a ice cream float right there. Look at him. Look at him go.
A pug with a mug. That is a pug, yes.
I think it's a bulldog.
Is there a bull? Oh, okay.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say that color of yellow also does not look like an ice cream cone color to me.
No. This sucks.
Okay.
Anyway. I mean, but the drink may not. So I'm
No, the drink may not. The drink may be very good.
I'm gonna pour a little bit here in your red solo cup. Don't sue me. Also, he's dead. We'll pour a little bit in there, and I will have a little bit in the bottle.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, it's definitely very root beer forward, but I do smell the vanilla in there.
Oh yeah. But I agree, root beer forward. Sounds pretty good to me.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. I would
Yeah.
totally. It reminds me of the Bed Bath and Body Works root beer bath body wash that they used to sell for kids.
That was a thing?
Yeah, my sister smelled like root beer all the time. It was baller. And then I used it.
Why would you want to smell like root beer?
Because it's delicious.
Okay. Oh, okay. Lots of things are delicious.
Just like me.
Peanut butter is delicious. Do you want to smell like peanut butter? Fish and chips are delicious. Do you want to smell like fish?
Are you saying I smell like fish?
No, I asked you would you want to, because they're delicious.
You heard it here first. Why is it almost every time we film, we're cruising towards divorce?
We are not cruising towards divorce. Good
Yeah.
God.
Anyway, on that
Okay.
note, thumbs up.
Bottoms up.
I don't know what I think of that. I mean, I do in the sense of it's root beer, my dude. I like root beer. It tastes like root beer. There is a heavy vanilla thing in there. I don't know for me if it quite accomplishes its stated goal of being like a root beer float. Again, for me, just like how Pepsi and Mountain Dew are smoother than have a smoother mouthfeel than like um Coca-Cola and stuff like that. Barks also kind of has that same like kind of high carbonation sort of bite that I really like. Mug traditionally does not. It's more smooth. I can't tell. Greta's trying to ruin the camera. I can't tell if this is a style choice or if it's just mug root beer being just its normal kind of smooth self. But for me, it tastes good. It just tastes like a heavily vanilla root beer. What are your thoughts?
I would agree with the same thing. I don't necessarily think ice cream float, or I don't think like root beer float when I taste it. I like it because, of course, I like root beer and I like vanilla, and they taste good together, so I like it. But no, I don't think it's anything special. I mean,
Yeah.
And I would agree too. I would say, like I was talking about having root beer vanilla barks, and I always really like the vanilla barks in the freestyle machine, but the vanilla kind of cuts through that bite that Barks has that I think works really well. Honestly, root mug. I like mug. I've always liked mug, but to me, it's always kind of in a way there. Like A&W is the classic. Barks has got the bite, and mug is mug. I mean, it's good, but yeah, it's just sort of there.
I think it's a safe thing to say that if you like root beer, you will like this.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially if you like a vanilla forward sort of root beer. But I question the necessity of this. Like the Dirty Mountain Dew, okay, as you guys know, I thought it was pretty meh, but at least it was trying something that was a little different. I think there's a thing to be said about cherry cream. Greta would like attention. Anyway,
Greta's the cousin Oliver of Weird Soda for Life.
yeah. When she shows
Our
up,
ratings, yeah.
when she shows up, the episodes end. Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
But to that
Yeah.
end, right? It's does very little for me. I think. I mean, it's good. I like root beer. This is fine. If you see it, go get it. It just doesn't do a lot for me.
I mean, I think maybe I liked it a little better than you did.
Yeah, I will say I don't dislike it. It just doesn't blow me away. It's just,
I don't think there's anything really special about it, but I enjoyed it, and I would drink it again. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I drink it again. I just, it is what it is. But here's the deal. Most of the time, soda companies do not release sodas just surprised, right? Like nobody was like really astounded by, oh my God, Mug released this new. Well, maybe you might have been, but I keep track of soda trends. I saw this coming, and I waited for this for over a year. May I remind you of A&W's Ice Cream Sundae and the Ice Cream Sundae Zero Sugar. I thought to myself, why don't we do a taste test real quick?
Okay.
So we're going to pause for the cause. We're going to get another solo cup. I'm going to crack this bad boy open. I did consider the zero sugar, but I don't think there's a Mug zero sugar variant, but I have held on to this for a year. I was ready for all comers.
You are prepared.
I am prepared.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be at least an interesting little idea because for A&W, we know that A&W was ahead of the curve. Again, nothing new under the sun, right? People were already trying this idea of a dirty soda variant. But I would say, unlike this, which is just vanilla howler, and it says floats on it, this one clearly states itself as an ice cream sundae soda. So I'll be interested to see if this tastes different enough to be distinct. So hold on a sec. We're going to get a glass, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. New glass. I do want to note that this was best by April of this year, but admittedly, it's probably going to be fine. But
probably, most likely.
But we'll pour a little bit in here.
Okay.
This may shock you. It's root beer. But let's see. Yeah, okay, I do remember this. It does smell a little bit more chocolatey.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
With that, thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember this now.
I like that better. Even when it's 3 months supposedly out of date. What are your thoughts, real quick? I mean, I think we've both tried this on the channel before.
We did, yeah. I was a year or two ago, maybe
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, probably. Well, I think yes, but it's a little hard because you're right. There's more chocolatey notes in here. In a way, it's hard to compare them because they're not really the same.
They're not a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, it's not really it's not apples to apples. But overall, yeah, I definitely think this probably has this is more of an ice cream feel. I mean, if you want, definitely because it's like probably like Sunday. Yeah,
I would agree with you. Yes, I think maybe the difference is this. So y'all remember a couple years ago in the channel where I was trying a lot of those weird ass food sodas. Which again, if we find a new variant, I will be happy to try it because I realize that that's my job in life to suffer. But I think if we are using that rationale, so my rationale for that is it's twofold. One is it a good soda? Mm-hmm. And the second one is, does it match what it's trying to do? Now, I think we can both state that both the Mug Vanilla Howler, and the A&W Ice Cream Sundae are both unequivocally good sodas.
Yeah. Yes, I enjoyed both of them. I agree.
But if we are comparing them in the same realm, the realm is, you are a food soda. Do you taste like the food? Right. And I think that is where Mug stumbles and the A&W Ice Cream Sundae rises. A&W Ice Cream Sundae does an excellent job of emulating an ice cream sundae experience in a soda can. This does not. This does a really good job of being a very vanilla forward root beer, but not necessarily a root beer float.
Yeah,
It doesn't really hit the creamy note.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Whereas I think, weirdly enough, that one kind of does. I don't know how. I mean, and I'm not saying a creamy mouthfeel in the sense like my mouth feels creamy. It just somewhere triggers something visceral in my lizard brain that thinks, "Oh, that's like ice cream," right? So to that end, sorry if you want the ice cream sundae root beer. I may have a couple of cans left, but you can't get them unless you come to our house. Don't come to our house. but again, this I don't dislike this. This was a perfectly adequate root beer.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I could see, you know, even if like I said, I could see myself drinking that at the movies. They had Pepsi instead of products instead of Coke products. I could get that instead of vanilla marks. So yeah.
But yeah, so it is what it is. I would get it if you see it. I think you will enjoy it if you're a root beer lover. But other than that, I just think it's just not earth shattering to me. But I
No.
thank you for finding it.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
I thank you for bookending both parts of Guest Star July. Next week, any last thoughts
On Wisconsin.
on what? What's on it?
I don't know why
Me either.
It's a classic fight song.
Oh, you want to fight? Okay, well, we have hit the end of Guest Star July, for which you are probably profoundly grateful. Next week, we are finally trying the sour cherry Fanta flavor. I've had it. It was hard to find. It was released with Fanta to celebrate Xbox, but it was all the other Xbox collabos with Fanta were flavors that already existed. This is a completely new one. So I'm looking forward to trying that without you. I can see your face.
Yeah, no cherry for me.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to trying it and telling you what I think. Until next time, drink weird and
I'm mugging for the camera. See, I'm mugging for the camera.
again, next year, please sign up to be a guest for Guest Star July. Please.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank God. See you next time.